As a arborist of 20 years, I've learned to say not everything is what it seems. Even though I walked up to this ash tree and I thought, oh, okay, I just learned that this tree hasn't been injected to protect it against emerald ash borer in about 4 or 5 years. I thought it's likely going to be emerald ash borer that's killing this tree, until I got closer to this tree, and I'll show you what I see. So we're gonna kind of keep focus on this, and I'll get close to the base of the tree and we'll see what's going on. Alright, now we're at the base of the tree. Sorry for the noise with the vehicles going by, but you can see the drip line that's kind of bound inside the roots over there. It's also going to be kind of bound over here. I don't have like total proper digging tools, but then we have something that's going on here. It's in completely, all the vascular system is just basically, it's gone. It's been kind of choking off around here. I'll expose a little bit more of my foot. Now we have, the tree is not totally unstable, but you can see there's a little bit of stability issues happening here as we have kind of a gap and a separation happening there. And what's odd is the consistency of these trees that were planted, where the what do you call it? The drip line is somehow embedded in what should be the root flare of this tree. You can see there's no vascular tissue all around this tree. So, like I said, things are not always as they seem, and I almost tricked myself by not looking close up to this tree, but I eventually did. And then, of course, because I am here reviewing HOA trees, made me wonder what's going on with the rest. And sometimes when you run into a problem like we just looked at on that ash tree, the problem just repeats. As in some sort of method that was used, or worker B was told to do something specific on an installation tactic or whatever. Yeah, if you can only feel how tight this is. And so we have a root flare over here, and it's just really, really tight. It's constricting the flow of water. This one is so tight that this drip line, you can see it's flat in appearance. It looks, well, very flat. These are normally perfectly round, right? So this is really under a lot of tension. Typically, if I work around trees and I see this, especially if I'm doing a trunk injection, I might just take a razor blade or a razor knife and just cut this off. And when it's under so much tension, you should see how much the stuff can pop. But nonetheless, you can see where it was probably tacked down somewhere in here really, really hard. It's mind-boggling, some of the practices people do. So the other thing is these, basically each and every one of these trees were installed in this way, and it means a lot of these trees are kind of like ticking time bombs, or very, very slow ticking time bombs, that they could die, and they can die with some sort of symptoms that look maybe like an insect or a disease or something like that, but it's just the restriction of water to the tree because they could be girdling. In this case, the drip system, yes, it's probably about a 2-foot diameter, right around there. This one is not fully girdling, not very obviously from above the ground. So then there's another thing about this, is maybe these were installed, I don't know, 15, 20 years ago. But the drip system hasn't been altered or changed or improved on over the years. So now we have the drip line that is at least, in some of these pine, 8 feet away. They need to be, the drip system comes out much further within that critical root zone. Same thing here with the rest of these trees. They look pretty good, but they're, like I say, like ticking time bombs, where the vascular system of these trees are kind of being choked off. So that's just to learn a little bit of a lesson on, some of that on the irrigation, and then, well, sometimes you need to investigate a little bit further to see what the real cause of a death of a tree is.